In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on December 1st, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona State versus Colorado. Hoops action in the Pac-12 tips off Thursday as the Colorado Buffaloes host the Arizona State Sun Devils on Thursday night. Colorado comes into this game with a record of 4-3 overall, while Arizona State is 6-1. This is the first Pac-12 game for each of these teams. They split 2 games last season, but Colorado has won 5 of the last 6 meetings between the two. Arizona State is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games following an against the spread win. The under is 4-1 in Arizona State's last 5 road games, and the over is 5-1 in their last 6 Thursday games. Colorado is 6-13-2 against the spread in their last 21 home games and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 Thursday games. The over is 8-3 in Colorado's last 11 games, and the over is 6-2 in their last 8 home games. The home team is 13-3 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 16 head-to-head meetings. Arizona State has played well this season and comes into this game with a 6-1 record, while Colorado has a record of 4-3 and has alternated wins and losses over their last 5 games. The Colorado Buffaloes are usually good on their home court, so they're going to get the benefit of the doubt. However, Colorado hasn't been great through 7 games, and that includes a loss to Grambling. The Arizona State Sun Devils have been highly impressive defensively, and they have a win over Michigan. Arizona State defeated Michigan and VCU earlier in the season, while Colorado defeated Tennessee and Texas Agricultural and Mechanical. Arizona State has been the more impressive team up to this point, so the Arizona State Sun Devils to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The under has hit in 3 of Colorado's last 4 games and 5 of Arizona State's first 7 games. That is because both of these teams are very strong defensively. Arizona State ranks 23rd in defensive efficiency, while Colorado is 46th in that same category. The other trend that favors the under here is pace of play. Colorado ranks number 47 in pace of play, and as the home team in this one, I expect them to control the tempo and keep this game low scoring. That's where they like it, and that's how they win games. This will be a tight game that falls below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seton Hall versus Kansas. We've got one of the best matchups of Thursday's college hoops slate here as the Kansas Jayhawks host the Seton Hall Pirates as part of the Big East Big 12 battle. Kansas is number 9 in the latest AP poll as they enter with a 7-1 record, while Seton Hall is 4-3 and getting ready to play its first road game. Seton Hall is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 road games against a team with a winning home record, while the under is 13-3 in their last 16 road games. Kansas is 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 home games. Seton Hall is looking to bounce back from their upset loss to Siena in the final game of the ESPN Events Invitational. The Pirates went 1-2 in the Invitational with a buzzer-beater win against Memphis and back-to-back losses to Oklahoma and Siena. They need a huge upset victory in this game as they come into Thursday night with a 4-3 record and in 0-3 record against high major programs. Seton Hall will have a solid season in Shaheen Holloway's first season as head coach, but I do not think they get back on track here. Kansas has been great at home over the years, so I expect them to shoot the ball well. The Jayhawks are 7-1 this season, with their lone loss coming to Tennessee on a neutral court in the Bahamas. They bounced back from that loss by beating Texas Southern 87-55 and shooting 54.5% from the field on their home court. Kansas has been great on defense this season, which will make it hard for Seton Hall to get in an offensive rhythm. According to KenPom, Kansas is ranked 13th in adjusted defensive efficiency. Seton Hall has struggled with scoring in inside and have been extremely poor at taking care of the ball. According to Ken Palm, Seton Hall is ranked 314th in turnover percentage. That will ultimately be the difference in the game, and Kansas should take care of business here. So the Kansas Jayhawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. I don't see Seton Hall scoring much at all. If Kansas can hold Duke below 37 shooting from the floor, they shouldn't have too much trouble against an inconsistent and low-ceiling Seton Hall offense that doesn't have a single guy averaging more than 12 points per game. Both teams are better on defense than they are offense, and neither side shoots it great from beyond the arc. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. UCLA versus Stanford. The UCLA Bruins will travel north to take on the Stanford Cardinal in Stanford at Maples Pavilion. The Bruins enter this matchup with a 2-game win streak, while the Cardinal enter coming off a loss against Memphis last night. UCLA is 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games following an against the spread loss, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games against a team with a winning home record. The over is 4-0 in UCLA's last 4 games, and the over is 8-1 in their last 9 games following an against the spread loss. Stanford is 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 home games. The under is 5-1 in Stanford's last 6 games, and the under is 5-2 in their last 7 home games. The home team is 8-2 against the spread in these two teams' last 10 head-to-head meetings. UCLA comes into this game ranked number 21 in the country and has won 2 games in a row after they back-to-back losses against Illinois and Baylor. Stanford has alternated losses and wins in their last 5 games and looked horrible on the offensive end of the court in their last game. The Bruins are averaging 83 points per game and have recently put up 100 points in a game, so I expect the Bruins scoring offense to come up big against Stanford. Jack is JR and Bona are coming off high-scoring outings, so expect them to step up for the Bruins and outperform the Cardinal defense. Stanford is averaging 66.6 points per game, and their top scorers are averaging just above 10 points per game. With this being said, UCLA enters this matchup with much more scoring talent, as Stanford is making 42.3% of its shots from the floor. UCLA is the much better team, and they have already played some really good teams that they almost beat. The Bruins won't have a difficult time getting through the Cardinal defense, so take that scoring offense bringing home the W, so the UCLA Bruins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This will be a very competitive offensive matchup, as each of these teams does a great job scoring on every possession. The Bruins have an adjusted offensive efficiency of 115 while having an adjusted tempo of 68.9. Although the Bruins have a slower-paced offense, the points they score per possession make up for the time it takes for them to set up the offense. Stanford has an adjusted offensive efficiency of 104.9 and an adjusted tempo of 66.6. Stanford also has a slower offense but also does a great job scoring on every possession. With each team's ability to put points on the board on each possession, expect this to be a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.